How you doing today? I'm Frankie G, the Cooking Cowboy, coming to you today with my latest video in my ongoing series, 1 Hour Meals. So what are we going to be making today? We're going to be making sheet pan chicken fajitas. Now this comes together real fast, but before I get started, I'd like to show you a new product that I picked up from Walmart for 30 bucks. Here, now if you come with me this way, you'll notice that the camera is following me around. So what I got is a Vivitar Creator Series motorized auto stand phone stand. Motorized 360 degree auto follow phone stand. Basically what it does, it's got a little optical camera on it which follows you around wherever you go. And if you like to do Facebook Live, this would be coming great. And again, this was only $30. I picked it up in Walmart. They have other brands out there on the market, but I like to have something in my hand. Anyway, if you're into something like this, this is a great tool to have. Come on, camera, come this way. So, let's get started with today's meal. Now, this is going to come together pretty quick. So, the first thing you want to do is put your oven on broil. And hit start. Next, what you'd like to do is you'd like to line the sheet pan up with oil. This helps make cleanup easier. Get that out of the way. So then what you want to do is, I'm going to be using some mini sweet bell peppers. So you want to cut the end off. I'm going to slice it down the middle, cut out the membrane, and remember to have a garbage available right there. It's a lot easier for cleanup. Again, cut out the membrane, slice it down the middle here. Basically, you want to slice it up into manageable pieces. And you want to continue on with the whole bag. And repeat the step with the onions. I'm going to be using 2 yellow onions. It says 1 large, but these aren't as big, so we're going to be using 2 of them. Again, I like to cut down a little bit using a sharp knife. Get the excess layer off the outside. And just slice it up in strips. Spread that out. Make sure you break them up. Okay, so now we've got the onions done and the peppers. What we want to do here is we want to mix, let's see how much, 1 tablespoon of chili powder. Can't fit that in there, so 1 tablespoon of chili powder. Let's see, then we want 1 teaspoon of salt. 1 teaspoon is here. You can do it. and 1 teaspoon of black pepper. Give that a quick mix. So, the next thing you want to do is you want to drizzle some olive oil on the peppers and onions. Alright. And you want to take about half of this seasoning mix and you want to sprinkle it on top of the peppers and onions. So now we want to take this and put it in the broiler for about 10 minutes. So put a timer, 10 minutes. And while we're doing that, the next thing we want to do is we want to get the chicken ready. So I have some chicken breast tenderloins here. It says to use about 1.5 pounds. I got a little over 2 pounds here. So, I mean, it's a guesstimate. So what we want to do with these is we want to cut them up into sizable strips. And I'm using chicken tenders because it's much easier. They're kind of pre-cut. Costs a little more, but that's okay. I'm going to get myself a bowl. I'm going to place the chicken tenders in a bowl. Looks like one missed. That's why it's good to have a garbage there. And then pick up the pace a little bit. So basically I'm just cutting these in half, lengthwise and widthwise. Taking one chicken tender and making it into 4. Take this and throw it in the garbage. Now you want to take the rest of the seasoning mix. You want to mix that onto the chicken. Toss that in there as best as you can. That's done. So now there's still 5 minutes left in the first process. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to wash my hands real quick and wash the cutting board real quick, and we'll be back to continue on with the video. Alright, so I'll see you in a couple of minutes. I almost forgot, thank God there's a little over a minute left. You also want to put a little bit of olive oil in there. Mix that up. As you can see, I'm constantly washing my hands. Come on, let's go. Okay, it's been 10 minutes. Let's go take these out of the oven real quick. Set that timer off. As you can see, we've got a nice little char going on here on top. So the next step we want to do is we want to spread the chicken around on top of the peppers and onions, like so. Now these might look a little bit burnt, but actually they're not. It actually calls for some char, because now that we're going to put the chicken on top, it's going to kind of be protecting the peppers and onions. A little bit of char's flavor. Again, this calls for about 1.5 pounds. I've got about 2¼ pounds, 2.2 pounds. So, I mean, it's more chicken than it calls for. But then again, I'm a carnivore. I like meat. Okay, so now we're going to return this back to the oven for about another 5 minutes or so, just to let the chicken cook through. It should cook through pretty fast because it's, you know, on broil, and it's also in small pieces. So let's set the timer for 5 minutes, and that's it. So when it comes out, you could, I'm going to heat up a little bit of these tortilla shells, which I have over here. Heat these up just to get them warm, and then you can put anything you want on it. We're going to put, I have some salsa, I've got some shredded mozzarella, I've got some sour cream, some Colby Jack. We're going to just put on, you know, to whatever your liking is. So I'll see you in about 5 minutes. Okay, so now we have that cheese grated. Now we're going to move on to the mozzarella. There's about 2 minutes left, it says. We'll see. I want to make sure the chicken's cooked all the way through. That should be good enough for the mozzarella. Let's place that on the side. Man, let's leave it on the cutting board. Put this off to the side. Get these ready. The mozzarella over here. Okay, so the timer has gone off. Let's shut the timer off. Let's get this out here. Alright, let's open this up. Let me take a piece of chicken here. I want to taste one. Wow. That is so juicy. I'm going to let it go. I'm going to let it go like 2 minutes more though. Just to make sure that it's cooked through. Okay, so it's been another 2 minutes. That's 7 minutes. Let me shut this timer. Again, I'm going to try one more piece here. Because we don't want to serve raw chicken. That is cooked through. I am not unhappy. I'm still going to let it go for another 30 seconds or so though, just to make sure. Okay, so it's been a total of about 8 minutes with the chicken. Let's get that out. Put this right here. So now what I want to do is I want to take a couple of these tortillas here, soft tortilla shells. Put them on this pan over here. And I want to stick them in for, I don't know, we're going to say a minute. Just to get them heated up. And then we're going to assemble it. So let's get some good paper out. Let's get some tongs out over here. And now we're just waiting for those shells to come out. Now I have the broiler off, so it's just the heat of the oven that's actually warming them up. I don't want to cook them. I don't want them to get crispy or crunchy. I just want them to get warm. So there's 10 seconds left. It's close enough. Come on, come with me. Let's get this out of here. Nice and warmed up. So now let's bring this over here. We want to get some chicken, a couple of pieces of chicken, some of the onions, some of the peppers, maybe another piece of chicken. And on mine, I want some Monterey Jack, or this is cabbage. This is a cabbage jack, some kind of jack cheese. Alright, put that on the plate. And I'm going to opt for a little salsa. A little splash of sauce on there. Let's put this lid back on. So let's give this a try. Man, that's so good. The onions still have a little crunch to them, which is okay, because it gives it a little bit of texture. The sauce on top, the cheese, it just all comes together for a great quick lunch. That's so good. So there you have it, sheet pan chicken fajitas from Frankie G the Cooking Cowboy. Oh, and don't forget, if you like what you see, don't forget to hit that subscribe button and ring that bell for notifications. Until next time, this is Frankie G the Cooking Cowboy signing off. I'll see you next time. Let's get one more taste. It's so good. I'll see you next time. Sayonara.